gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
What is going on, Canes fam? I am Matty Ice. He is Caniacs, and this is Canes calling live. Caniacs, how you doing tonight?
Excited as always. It's Tuesday night, man. It's 8 p.m. on the East Coast, 5 p.m. on the West Coast.
Oh, it's that time. It's 5 p.m. somewhere.
Oh, that's right.
So you guys might notice we are a man short, but me and Chris got some stuff he's got to do tonight, so it's me and Caniacs tonight. Caniacs, you ready to carry the load? Put the team on your back?
I guess if I have to, man. I mean, so that'll conclude today's show. No, I'm just joking. What's up, brother Jay Blaze? How you doing, man?
What's up, bro?
Sigmund, how you doing, my brother? How you doing? Chat.
So, man,
get it.
Holiday weekend, 4th of July. What'd you get yourself into, huh? What was going on?
Nothing really, to be quite honest. We worked, the wife and I, because we part-time board dogs at the house. So everybody else wants to go out of town for the weekend. So I had 15 dogs over at the house.
Holy shit! Yeah, you got a whole zoo.
Yeah, well, we did, but most of them are gone now because everybody's back. But yeah, that's it. How about you? Did you do anything special?
So actually. So, well, first of all, your boy was hitting you up because he was looking for some illegal fireworks. So he was thinking about making the drive all the way to Arizona or Nevada. And then I was like, nah, dude, I'm gonna hit someone up or something. My girlfriend ended up hitting up our coworker who had like a brother. We got some good shit and it was fun and everything. But the news of the weekend was
what's good, Flo?
The news of the weekend was my parents met Monica's dad, my girlfriend's dad, for the first time. So it was...
How'd that go?
It was good. I mean,
good.
It was interesting. So it was... I don't know. It went as well as I thought it would. You know what I mean? So it's not like they're like best friends or whatever, but they were able
Nobody
to...
Nobody died. Nobody went to jail. It's all good.
Yeah, and so it's her little sister. It's her little sister's birthday this weekend, and they're having it at our house because we have a pool.
Oh, nice!
So they're gonna see each other again. So we'll see how it goes.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. So.
But there won't be no fireworks this weekend, so you should be a little safer.
Oh no! It was lit though, man. Fuck, like we were all night just blasting shit. We got like a Roman candle that had like 200 shots. That thing was crazy. Yeah, you're supposed to you can plant it in the ground, but I didn't know that, and I was holding it for the first like 10 seconds, like I was like Rambo, like boom boom boom, like that's fucking shooting that shit all over the place. But yeah, so it was a good weekend. It was fun, man. Yeah, I'm just ready to get back at it, talk some Canes, and we got some announcements we got to make, and there's a lot going on with the NIL stuff, which we're going to get into, and then recruiting. Kane's Twitter was bugging this weekend, man, on 4th of July. Yeah. It's all I saw on my timeline.
That over.
I know. It's like, come on. Anyways, but I thought we could probably get started with some basketball, just some things. There's an announcement today that I'm super excited for. You probably don't even freaking know because you're just like, whatever. Isaiah, oh no, you actually texted me about it. I'm sorry. Yeah, you texted me about it. Isaiah Wong is returning for his junior season. Kane's leading scorer. He averaged, I believe, 17 and 4, and I don't know how many rebounds. But I mean, Oh man, we need it. We need it bad. You know, we would have really struggled to score. Cam McGusty would have not been able to do it himself, and we still need a big man from the portal. Yeah, there you go, Flo. But that brings me to my announcement. We have 2 announcements, and they're both related to basketball. One, what should I go with first? What do you think?
Chronicles.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay. Well, I'll go with that first since you just said it already. We are introducing an expansion of the show, which is going to be called Kane's Callin' Basketball Chronicles, where we're going to have like 30-minute show, a little bit shorter show after this show, and it's going to only specifically be basketball.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be closer to when the season starts, but we're going to have an inaugural episode because, as some of you may know, the basketball tournament, the TBT, Miami has a team in it. So there's a team of I think there's 8 alum on it. One of the guys that's on it, Malcolm Grant, former player, former point guard, is going to come on the show July 20th. We're going to talk to him about the TBT, about Miami and everything. So that's going to be really cool. You know, I'm always a huge Canes hoops fan. So, I mean, I'm super excited for this, and, you know, hopefully we can build those relationships and, you know, talk to some more former players, because I'm all about that. Yep. So I'm super excited for that. Yeah. So that's going to be me and Caniacs doing that. Chris is just going to be still part of the original Kane's Callin', obviously. I don't even think he knows about the Basketball Chronicles.
Nope. I don't think we told him yet.
It's all good. It's all good. He'll know now. Hey, Chris, if you're watching.
He won't want nothing to do with that anyway. So
yeah, no, he doesn't even know 2 players on the team. So I mean, I don't blame him.
Right.
So, and then next week we are still having David Lake on, and then we might also have another guest to talk about the NIL stuff. It was someone that Manny Navarro had on his podcast. And we both listened to it. And we both love the dude. He was really insightful, had a lot of knowledge about the NIL situation. I mean, as much knowledge as you can, because I feel like people are running around with chickens with their heads cut off right now. So Adam Arnott, who actually, he used to be a Miami Hurricane football player as well. He was a center.
Walk-on center.
Yeah, he was a walk-on center during the golden era.
14 to 16, I think it was.
14 to 16, yeah. So we're going to have him on. So it'll be interesting to get his perspective on things. And, you know, I'm sure we're both going to have a lot of questions to ask him. So I'm excited about that. But Caniacs, getting into this football stuff. Or do you want to do really random rankings first? Oh, okay. You want to do your thing?
We got to do the thing for the man, you know, because, you know, if true Canes fans, they need to all go out and check out Stickers by AB. Hold on. You want to show them? There you go. There's a couple stickers right there. They're high quality. They're really good. So if you need high quality, go ahead.
If you didn't know, he's got the magnets too.
Yeah.
Magnets.
And the shirt.
Yep.
And the shirt. So
well, I don't have that, but I wore it on 4th of July though.
I want to get mine. I want to get mine too. There's a couple of shirts I want to get, but we'll go into that later. But anyways, you guys need to go to stickersbyab.com. That's STICKERZ by AB.com. Use our promo code CCI15. You get 15% off your whole order. So make sure you get yours today. That's Stickers by AB, the only place where you can stick and rep with us.
Yeah, absolutely. So before we get into some Canes football and the NIL stuff and everything, I thought we would do our rendition of the really random rankings for the week. You want to get into that?
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay, that should get people pumped up.
I know, dude. I was ready to run through a wall. I was you always do that to me too, man. You always put me on the spot like that.
I know.
Jeez.
I love it.
So this edition of Really Random Rankings, me and you both gamers, so I was waiting for the moment when Chris wouldn't be on so we can do this. Top 5 Call of Duty games. Let's start with you. What are your top 5?
Top 5. my man Greg is in the house. What's up, Greg?
Oh, Greg is on here. What's up, Greg?
Yeah. Sorry, Greg, I didn't see you, my brother. Oh yeah, go get you some magnets. Use the code CCI15, brother. Save some money.
Oh yeah.
All right. So yeah, my COD rankings from 5 to number 1. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how many people really like this one, but I did. It was Advanced Warfare.
Okay. It's not on my top 5, but okay.
I like that one. I like the suit. You get the exo suit you get to put on and all of the stuff. You know, it made it a little bit challenging. My number 4 is World at War.
Okay. I have that. Yeah.
My number 3 is the OG. It's Call of Duty number 1.
Okay.
Because I mean, you can't have any COD without that.
Okay.
My second is Black Ops 3.
Okay.
And my number 1 is, of course, right now Warzone. I think I played that more than anything.
Wow. Okay. Wow, I'm really surprised that you didn't have Call of Duty 4 or Modern Warfare 2 on there. So wow, my list is kind of different then. 5, I got World at War. That's the one that started zombies, so I got to put that on there. That was a game mode, you know. I have memories of playing with my friends till like 3 in the morning, you know.
Right.
Yeah. 4th is Modern Warfare 3. The reason being is I don't know why, but I was really good at like quick scoping and hard scoping in that.
Okay.
Yeah, super random. So that's why I have it at number 4. Number 3, Call of Duty 2. Really liked the solo play in it. It was really nice. Number 2 though, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. Number 1 though is the one I really want to talk about, Modern Warfare 2. The reason being, I was a huge fan of getting those tactical nukes ending the game. I specifically remember one where we were playing like Demolition, which is where you like plant the bombs at the 2 different places. I got my last 25th kill right as the other team exploded the last one, and I called it in, and it overrided, and we won the game.
Nice.
So
you got lucky there.
So right at the buzzer, man. Yeah, right at the buzzer. So those are my favorites. I love this segment because we just get to talk about whatever the hell
bullshit.
we want.
I love it.
I know. I love it. So, I mean, those are some good ones though. You know, I was really debating putting Warzone in, but like, I don't know. It was like number 6 for me.
I've had more hours on that than anything, but I mean, I've met some really, really cool people over the COD. I mean, everything for me started with Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, this war with Modern Warfare, I mean, the Warzone, man, I've met best. Hold on, what was that?
OG Kane,
Tactical Kane,
Ghost Recon,
Ghost Recon. Yep, I do like that one.
Yeah,
well, thanks for being to the channel, man. Appreciate you coming. But yeah, that's cool. I like it.
Man, let's just get right into it. The news everybody was talking about, July 4th, you know, I'm trying to have a good time, be vibing, you know, talking. You know, I was drinking some beers with my girlfriend's dad, and then pop up Twitter. Everyone's talking about, we miss on Jacoby Spells, we miss on Zane Durant, and I'm just like, bro, I'm trying to have a good time. People are talking about, you know, like, oh, what's going to happen with this recruiting class? What's going to happen? Caniacs, are you worried at all? What are your thoughts on this? Like, how are you feeling?
Not yet. I'm not worried yet. It's not the end of July. There's still some bigger fish out there, as some people would say. But I mean, like Spells says he's committing to West Virginia, but then, you know, I'm keeping it open. My options open. So
I'm 1,000% committed, but I'm keeping my options open. How are you 1,000% committed?
So
the hell kind of shit is that?
Well, that should tell you right there the mindset of most of these kids. I mean, and I believe this is what it's going to come down to. One, Manny has said, and I believe he's pushing it, that, you know, we're gonna, if you're looking, we're looking. So yeah, exactly. I mean, there's also bigger fish that they're looking at, but we have the depth right now that we can afford to go, oh, I don't know about that one, Mr. HD. I don't know about that one right now, but
I'm worried about that one.
Yeah. I don't know about that one yet.
I'm worried about that one.
But I mean, with this NIL stuff that's coming and what's going on, people are probably wanting to check it out and see what the Kings do. Plus the season. I mean, they want to see what's going on. I'm sure the big time recruits want to see us compete against good competition and win the games we're supposed to win. You know what I mean? And I think that would damn, Mr. AG's bringing it.
Oh yeah, he is. He always does, man. So,
but I agree with that one. I'm 50-50 on that one.
On which one?
Jackson. But
yeah, the ASU dude. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand. Like, look at what Greg posted. Spells to West Virginia, but that's the thing. Like, oh, you posted it. There we go. Like, I feel like the news. Like, why are we surprised?
Sorry, go ahead.
Why are we surprised that he chose like another school besides Miami? Like, I thought it was going to be Indiana because I know he had a connection to one of the, what's his name, the younger Mullen brother.
There's a player there or something.
I saw them hanging out and stuff. I didn't think we were going to be the choice like at this commitment date. Now, is he going to be a part of the class like in the future? I don't know. I just don't know. We have a lot of options at cornerback that we're looking at. You know, a lot of guys still on the board. You know, Chris Graves is announcing his commitment in a couple days. I think in like 3 days. It's just, to me, I think it's more about the Zane Durant, you know, because everything from what we heard was he's coming to Miami, and then all of a sudden, lo and behold, the announcement comes and it's Penn State. I think people were just more shocked that we didn't get a commitment. I mean, if it's really just Zane Durant, like, and not to speak ill of Zane Durant, but I'm just saying, like, it's one recruit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of people are, you know, over exaggerating. I think if in a few days, if we don't get one commit, you know, and being like, if we don't get Chris Graves and we miss on who's the other one announcing in like 2 days? Oh my God, my mind is
lineman or the linebacker? Which one?
Demario Tolan. He just said it.
Oh.
Why did I not? Yeah. So if we miss on both of them, which I think Tolan is really, I think it's 50-50 us and LSU. I just don't want to be relying on, you know, later on in the season, we have to start flipping guys. Cause that's like, to me, that's like not a good look. And, you know,
but I mean, we still got the portal. There's like 30,000 players in the portal still, or some crap like that.
Yeah, but how many of them are, you know, people that we should actually be going after too?
Well, I mean, like the USC, the lineman that just got in there.
Yeah.
He just, I mean, he's a good guy. I mean, you know what I mean? He would fit our roster. Yeah. I mean, there's depth going in there.
No, I get it, but like at the same time, it's like when this season is like no other, and it's due to COVID and everything. It's like, when do we start worrying? I just don't know. You know, some people are already freaked out about it. Must have dropped a supersized McDonald's bag. Hey, you never know. You never know. Yeah, and that's the thing. Right. Like we still have like what, 5 months, 6 months until like anything is set in stone. Like,
isn't December early and February is the
December is well, yeah, that's what I mean, because December is early. We still have a lot of time.
Got a long way to go.
Yeah. Now, I will say it's not a good look if we don't get Tolan and we don't get Graves, and we're still at the same commitment number that we're at now. Yeah, I think that's not a good look at all. Mm-hmm. That's a really bad look. But I mean, it was just, if you fellas.
Let me ask you, fellas, if we only get 2 to 3 commits this month, would you guys be happy going into the season with only 5-6 commits? Yes, I would. Especially if it's those two.
Yeah, what, Graves and Tolan? I just don't see that. I think that you're saying if we get Tolan and Graves, like if those were the two of the ones we got, if we get Graves and Tolan, I just feel like there's going to be more dominoes that fall.
Agreed.
That's what I think. Cause like we got our second cornerback. Someone's going to want to lock in their place, you know, here. I just don't see that happening. I think it would be like a little bit of a higher number than that, if that makes sense.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But if we can get 2 to 3 this month, especially 2 this month, I'll be good. I'll be fine.
I mean, I would want to take as many as possible. So, but
and then we play Bama, and then we lose by 10 or less, or we win by a field goal. I mean, you're going to see shit start dropping. I mean, left and right, I imagine.
Yeah. I mean, there's going to be more people in play that we didn't think were in play, right? And then did you see too, like, I mean, like that, who was it? There was some insider at Ohio State that had said, oh, Jaheim Singletary's shutting down his commitment. Like it's over. And he posted, he went to Twitter like right away to say, no, that's not true.
Right.
No.
Totally agree, Bergie.
Yeah,
totally agree right there. Don't be surprised if this coming class you only get 17, 18 high school commits and the rest is the portal.
I don't expect us to take a full class at all. I think that it's going to be a lot of transfer portal and yeah. Mr. HD, what's going on, bro?
All the problems. You have a bunch of decommits from a lot. Yeah, absolutely. I like Manny. Tell him, Manny, we're not going to lose. I agree.
Okay. Respect. So, Caniacs, do you wanna get into this NIL stuff or what?
Absolutely, I do.
Okay. So obviously next week we're gonna have.
Brother?
I think we're gonna have Adam Arnott on, but I wanted to still talk about this because this is like one of the this is the biggest thing happening in college football, right? Obviously, the floodgates, I feel like, just like opened up July 1st. We saw De'Aaron King making deals. We saw Bubba Bolden making deals. We saw all these guys. I feel like Miami was at the start. Like, I don't know if it's just because we're, locked into Miami, what's going on in Miami, but I feel like Miami has spearheaded this.
I agree.
What are your initial thoughts?
I haven't seen any other college come out saying that they have partnered with like an agency kind of thing to help everybody out with what they're doing. Is it Ignite, right? It's called Ignite, if I'm not mistaken.
So it's the program is called Ignite, but it's through Open Doors. There are other schools that use Open Doors. I know University of Texas is one.
Okay.
Because that article that I actually sent you was talking directly about how Open Doors would like help University of Texas and like what the purpose of it is. And the thing I thought that was interesting is that Miami has been, planning this and like working towards this July 1st initial date for months now, apparently. I think it was like 2 months. So this was something that they were expecting to happen and they were prepared for this. And, other college programs weren't. So I don't know specifically too, because obviously this doesn't just affect college football. This affects other sports as well. So I don't know. Yeah. So I don't know how on top of it they were in terms of other sports, but obviously Miami football is the king no matter what, even though we necessarily haven't been as dominant as we have in the past at all.
True statement, but still, I mean, it's a big market. I mean, the money, you can see the potential for the money. I mean, hell, what's that deal? The American, the gym. Oh my God.
Oh, American top. The
American top team, the gym.
Yeah, top team.
I mean, granted, they're giving each scholarship player, all 90, have a chance to sign and make $6,000 for the year.
That's insane.
They're just going to give it to them. I mean, I haven't heard of any other college that has that or any kind of deal like that. But this, I mean, that's huge because everybody's like, oh, you got your top dogs. They're going to make all the money. And then, the little guy ain't going to make anything. Or the non-marketing schools like football, basketball, baseball, they're not going to make any money. Well, you got the same day, you got the Twins basketball team signed a huge deal. You got he's like the 4th-string UNC center or whatever.
Oh,
he's got a huge deal because it's all there about building their brand now. So, I mean, the potential in Miami for these kids to make a ton of money on their own is just tremendous, man.
Yeah, and so correct me if I'm wrong. So the guy that started those gyms, right? American Top, what are they called? American
Top Team.
Top Team. He's a UM alum, right? So
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, so that kind of makes sense. I know I can't remember. I think these were all over the place. Of like it was like lists of schools that would benefit the most from the NIL. And yes. I believe almost every single one I saw, besides some idiot that was from ESPN that made one. He didn't even have Miami in the top 25, but whatever. That's why he works for ESPN. Anyways, it was, I think that they were in like the top 5 for everybody's list. And I mean, it makes sense. You think of the Miami market, you think of everything. Yeah. Well, I think the one thing I would say though is, I mean, it's Masterpiece Son. Like,
yeah, that's probably where the money. His dad just said, "Here, from my account to your account."
Oh, that's funny. But what I wanted to get into a little bit, we talked about De'Aaron King has the deal with, I think he has a deal with the Wharf, the College Hunks Moving Junk. That's the same company that Bubba Bolden aligned himself with. Mike Harley has the water company that he's a part of. I forgot what the name of it was. But then either. Cam Harris too. Dude, have you gone on Instagram since this happened? I swear to God, like I see these ads, like Michael McLaughlin posted one. Cam Harris posted one for
Big Brother, right?
Yeah, he posted one for CBS for Love Island and Big Brother, and I'm like, what?
Hey.
And I was like, I didn't even know they still had Big Brother.
Right.
That's like fucking
the NIL has hit us too.
50 seasons.
Right. The NIL has hit us too. I mean, everybody knew we were supposed to have Corey Flagg on tonight. Granted.
Yes.
So Corey Flagg reached out to us. He still is going to come on the show. The problem is now he has an agent. So we've reached out to his agent. His agent has agreed. So we just have to line up the dates now. But Flagg is still coming. We also had a freshman.
You want me to say this?
Go ahead. You can say that.
Yeah.
This cracks me up.
There was a freshman that I reached out to. It was after NIL. And I reached out to him. I was like, hey, bro, you want to like come on? You know, we can talk. You know, we had Mike Harley. We've had Xavier Restrepo on. You can talk whatever you want about, you know, and whatnot.
No, absolutely not.
And
go ahead.
And the kid was like, oh, I charge now. And I was like, okay, how you charge now? And I was like, just for shits and giggles, because we don't make shit off of this. We do this for fun. Like, we're just chilling, talking Canes. That's how we are.
Yep.
The kid, and props to the kid too. I'm not bagging on him for this. I just thought it was funny. Yep. Yeah, I thought it was funny. He was like, I charge now. I was like, really? I was like, how much? And he's like, well, depends how long. I was like, all right, well, 30 minutes. He's like, oh, that'll be $300. And I was like, let me pull that out of my ass. Like, nah, I'm good, bro.
So that guy hasn't even touched the field yet.
Yes, hasn't touched the field yet.
His brand is not very big at all and wants $300 right off the bat. Some people, it's going to, you know, get in their head a little bit too much, but it might hurt some, but I don't know. Oh, what is this? Point being, though, is a deal was signed and it would be a factor. Others will point to it as time goes on. What do you think the high school recruits from b-ball and football will commit to that? Will commend that? Oh, some of them have already started their brand in high school. Mm-hmm. Big Bear, what the hell is
Bear Alexander?
Yeah, Alexander has his clothing brand that he's already started.
So but that's the thing too. Like,
right?
Like this, I don't think. I mean, I don't even know but based on like the interview that we both listened to of Manny Navarro and Adam Arnott that we're going to have in next week, like, I don't know how this affects high school kids. It seems like they're not allowed to receive any money that would sway them to a certain school.
Right. Well, like a booster can't go to a kid and say, hey, I'm going to, you know, give you a $5,000 deal, come and just say hi to my TV show or something, whatever. They can't do that. Yeah, actually, Mr. HD, we're going to talk about that later because that's so funny. We actually do have.
Yeah. Mr. HD, we'll talk about that in a few. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. I got some good shit for you. Okay.
But I mean,
I am very glad you brought that up, though. By the way.
But I mean, you just don't know, man. I mean, I don't know.
The thing, so I want to kind of go back to talk about the article that I read too. It was directly about how Open Doors is helping Texas, like University of Texas, and obviously we're using Open Doors as well. So I mean, I think everything's pretty synonymous. The thing that I thought was interesting was that these companies that want to pay these players for their name and likeness, basically what will happen is Open Doors will directly pay the players, and then Open Doors will seek reimbursement from those companies. So I thought that was really interesting because it's like one of the things was, well, how are these players going to, you know, get their money, you know? And the whole idea is for the kids. Damn it, he took it. That was supposed
Just
to be
keep
mine.
going. Just keep going. Just keep
Screw
going.
you,
Just
Bergie.
keep-
I was gonna say that. It's too easy though.
That's right. Too easy.
But that's what I thought was interesting was that Open Doors is the one that kind of handles all of that. And I don't know how specific they look into the contracts or, if they still need, like the players still need an agent to look into them. But I thought that was something of interest. And so I guess the way it works is these sponsors or possible sponsors would like register through Open Doors in order, to reach out to the players.
Well, it's interesting because there's what is the I had a thought too about the NIL. Damn, it was good too. And he said, and I read that LMS. Sorry, I'll go sit in the corner and I lost my train of thought. But anyways, I'll get back to it later. But oh damn, it was good too. Thanks, Bergie.
This is one thing I wanted to bring up. No, you're good, man. I'm just messing with you. But
no, it's fine.
Good shit, Bergie. The one thing I wanted to bring up was, so the whole idea is that they can monetize their name and image and likeness, right? So
I know what it
let's
is
say De'Aaron King has an all-world game, an all-Heisman game. He throws for like 4 touchdowns, rushes for like 3, and just plays phenomenal. What happens if he's like, hey, I want to sell one of these footballs, one of the footballs I threw a touchdown with. I want to sign it and sell it. I don't know if it's for every team, but a lot of teams, I think they have rules where you can't sell your jersey, your shirts or anything. Will that change? Because the whole purpose of this is for them to be able to make money on their.
Correct. It's going to have to. And I remember you texted me that earlier and I didn't answer because I was hoping you answered now. Because I mean, I lost it again.
Dude, I don't know what is going on with you. Okay,
Anyways,
he doesn't. Okay, but no, I like this too. He doesn't own the football. Okay.
Oh, that's right. So, but now that may be a University of Miami player violation against the team rules, right?
Yeah.
They can change the rules, but there's nothing saying that he can't go get another football. Doesn't have to be the exact same football. Sign it, put the date on it, put whatever record is on it, and sell that one. You know what I'm saying? I know, Flo, you're laughing at me because I'm old. I got you because you do the same shit.
Flo knows it's that time of night.
He knows.
Where he is. Yeah.
But anyways, and the other point I was going to make was this NIL is not only going to benefit the players. It's going to benefit some past players. One, Mr. Arnott, that's already representing Ragoni and De'Aaron King on the podcast only as of right now. You got Amon Richards. It's going to make some money because he signed some other guys. I think he's Al Blades, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't it Al Blades and like another one?
So.
He was already talking about.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a lot of other because this is like an untapped market. I mean, it's like never happened. So the chances for a ton of people to making money here, it's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, but I mean, that's what I'm saying.
True,
I understand that he doesn't own the football, but at the same time, he's selling the fact that his performance, he was the one that performed that well. It's not really even about the football. I understand, but it's like there's going to be gray area no matter what is what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying, hey, he should be able to sell the football. I'm just saying no matter what, there's going to be that gray area. There's going to be, it's pulling on both sides.
Do they get the footballs if they do that? Let's say he throws the touchdown record or whatever. Do they give him the game football that day?
I don't. Well, yeah. That's the thing. What if they give him the game ball? Like
if they give him the ball, he signs it and everything there. He graduates. He's done with football. Then he sells the shit,
or he just sells it. I mean, why can't he just sell it now? Fuck it.
Right. I mean, yeah. I mean, what are they going to do now? I mean, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly.
Well, and that's the thing too. Like, because obviously De'Aaron King, like. He's the one that he came out with all the apparel and like he's signing helmets and I think footballs now. Are the helmets going to have the University of Miami logo on them? That's the thing that like I'm curious about. Like I don't even know. I haven't seen anything that like names the specifics, because obviously a football is a football, but like the helmet, like what's it going to say? Is it going to have his logo on it maybe? Like his De'Aaron King logo? You know how he came out with that logo for all the apparel and stuff? Yeah. So it's the point being like, there's so much shit going on that we don't even know. right?
The floodgates are just open to whatever. I mean, it's just nobody. I guess, like Arnott said, it's either we're going to find out what rules are being broken when somebody gets busted for breaking the rule.
Yeah, and let's be honest, it's gonna happen to Miami, right?
Oh, probably there. Yeah, of course we're under the microscope, aren't we always?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. So with that being said, I see that the Butterfingers got mentioned again. Do you want to get into what I
Yeah,
wanted
go
to
ahead.
bring up? Okay, so Caniacs, I was kind of thinking, I was like, like all these guys are getting sponsors. De'Aaron King is with College Hunks and the Wharf and everything. What would be your dream sponsors for certain Canes players? Meaning, I think when we think Amari Carter, I think we can all think of a great sponsor for him. Target. Makes perfectly good sense.
My wife checking in.
Oh, it's your wife?
Yeah, she's in
I was
LA
like-
right now.
I was like, who is that? Oh, she's in LA?
Yeah, she's just
Oh,
there
nice.
for the night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, getting back to it. Who you got to match the sponsors to one Canes player. Throw out some things, man. Throw them out.
Well,
Damn it.
Chef.
Flo took mine again. I was going to say Chevron. Damn it,
Oh
Flo.
my God, that's funny. These are all too easy, man. They're just too easy.
I know. They're too easy. They were too easy. I was
But
thinking like Jake Garcia and
right.
In-N-Out or something, or some sort of surfboard company. He's that California kid.
Oh, Ron John's. That's just
Yeah.
up the road.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but I like Amari Carter. Everybody was talking about the Target.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Would he replace Bullseye as the official mascot for Target?
Ragone for Ragu sauce. King Smoothie. Yeah. I like that one. I like that one a lot.
There was one I was thinking like Al Blade's got to get into like G Fuel or like HyperX or something, man.
Oh, I'm sure he'll get all that in it because he's a gamer. And by the way, for you all that don't know about Al Blades Jr. and his Twitch channel, I know he's been doing it low key, but I've been watching it for a while. The dude is really good. So if you ain't doing anything, check out his channel. And no, we're not getting sponsored by him, whatever. But I mean, yeah, the dude is really good. And he's about to blow up even more.
I thought
too.
another one too.
Go ahead.
Jake Garcia, dude, best recruiter on our team. LinkedIn. Do it.
There you
LinkedIn. Go. LinkedIn. Restrepo. Bro, you're gonna Flo. You are gonna kill him, bro.
That's funny as hell, but that's funny.
His time is coming soon, but not this soon, bro. Chill.
Oh,
Flo.
that's great.
Chill.
That's great.
So I was trying to think too, like Charleston Rambo. I was like, what can we come up with him? I was like, he's got the cool last name. I was like, boom. I was like, Rambo's known for that M60. That M60 light machine gun.
Yeah.
I was like, who's the one that manufactures it? And it's like Seiko. I was like, there you go. Seiko can sponsor Charleston Rambo. Although I don't know how that would look if a fucking gun manufacturer is sponsoring. I don't know if that's anything. Yeah. I mean, the XXX video store in Restrepo. I don't know. I mean,
well, he is over 18, so it doesn't matter. He's all good.
That's true. That is very true.
But like Lou Headley.
Oh,
who would be his sponsor?
Oh, you want to know who Lou Headley's would be?
Who?
Let's just say he would be
Mike Harley Davidson.
Did you ever see those Dos Equis Most Interesting Man in the World?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, dude, that's Lou Headley all the way. He needs to replace if there's ever a replacement. Dude he owned a tattoo shop in Thailand. He's Australian. He been all over. He's what, like 20? Is he like 27 or
27
something?
or 28 now?
Yeah.
Look, Flo, you need to be holding on to some of these, man. And you need to go ahead and start getting this sponsorship plan.
Get a notepad, Flo.
Right?
Get a notepad and write these down because I know your old ass is gonna forget them. So you better write these down.
Bubblicious bubble gum. Absolutely.
We can send a print out of the comments.
Mike Harley Davidson. That's great.
That's funny.
Flo's come with some good ones, man. Go ahead.
I know. Flo's going to just keep coming. He's going to keep bringing the heat. So let me ask you something. We talked we talked a little bit about, the current situation and stuff, but it even got me thinking more. I was like, who are some athletes that could have made money off of this, but it was before their time?
Tim Tebow would have probably made more money in college. Now I'm just talking about college than probably anybody that I can think of. I mean, think about it. Think about just the following he had just in college alone.
I have put together a top 5. Would you like me to tell you my top 5?
Go ahead.
Number 5 would be Bo Jackson, 2-sport athlete,
Oh,
baller,
absolutely.
dude.
Yep,
His
Bo,
apparel.
yep. Reggie
Oh my
Bush,
God.
Sean Taylor.
Number 4. This isn't just one person. The Fab Five, dude. You think about what they did for basketball culturally. The black socks, the baggy shorts. I mean, I feel like they did just as much like to basketball in general as like AI did, culturally when it came to everything.
Absolutely.
Number 3, Johnny Manziel.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Johnny, dude, you know how many Johnny football t-shirts we would see like just all out in public? But let me get to my top 2. Number 2, Zion Williamson. The reason being, do you remember when this guy was playing? Like it was only a couple years ago, but like, dude, it was like the biggest thing. Like everyone talked about him. Everyone watched basketball. Dude, it would have been insane. I think he was the youngest player with a signature shoe at Nike. I'm not
I think you're
100%
right.
sure on
I think
that.
you're right. I think
He's
I
only
remember.
yeah, which is insane. Like it makes sense, there hasn't been hype like that. It's comparable to like LeBron and, all these other, basketball players as well. But yeah, my number 1, Mr. HD had it. Where is it? Reggie Bush. And I know Mr. HD is from Cali, just like me. So he knows too, man. Like when Reggie Bush was playing, everyone in the state was watching, man. Like that dude was electric. He was all over the place. Yeah, I think if he's not number 1, he's got to be in your top 5.
Well, absolutely. But I can't believe you don't have Tim Tebow in there.
Fuck Tim Tebow. He went to Florida.
I understand that, but you said other athletes.
Why would I have a Gator in here? Come on.
You could throw all that shit out. We're talking literal, like life shit here. Because I mean, Tebow would have, if he would probably would have been right behind Johnny Manziel and Reggie Bush. Honestly,
no. Tim Tebow over Reggie Bush? Are you kidding me? No.
Dude, no, I didn't say over him. I said in the top 3. It would probably be Reggie. Then what you got? Johnny, and then freaking Tim Tebow. I'm telling you, man.
I like this
Christian
one
Laettner. I forgot all about him. Yep.
Yeah, Christian Laettner and Grant Hill, man. Grant Hill was a big name too there.
Yeah, Grant Hill was too.
Yeah, no Gators a lot. See? You know what? Kaniak, right, get the hell out of here. Greg Bush
it's a Jacksonville Jaguar. How's that? We'll just talk about the Jacksonville Jaguar.
No, you're out of here, bro. Greg Bush is going to be co-hosting with me starting next week. We would like to thank Kaniak for his time on Can't Colin. Have a good life.
My best.
Yeah, so I mean, you got to think like, I wonder what these athletes too that maybe like didn't pan out like in the professional leagues, and they could have made money in college sports, like what they're thinking now.
Oh yeah. Well, times change. There's a lot of stuff that's happening now that I wish would have been around when I was younger. That's just the way it is. And I'm sure that my wife keeps sending me photos of the pictures of the screenshots of the show. But it's just the way it is. It's just life. Everybody. Oh, Trevor Lawrence. Oh man, you right about that.
Sunshine.
All right, Greg, it's all you, man. All you next week. You ready? You coming on? But yeah, Trevor Lawrence, I forgot. Yeah, he would have killed it too. And then Cam Newton, he would have killed it.
Yeah,
yep.
Cam Newton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, those are some good ones too. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, I mean, I was trying to think too. I was trying to like think of some like female athletes. I know there's some softball players that like, that were big names. I'm trying to think of that pitcher. It was like Monica Abbott or something. I think she was the Tennessee pitcher. I don't remember. That's just like off the top of my head. But I think that some of those UConn basketball players.
Oh,
They might
absolutely.
have made some money.
Boom.
Yeah, Vince Young. That's a good one. Diana Taurasi. Yep,
Yeah,
that's a
that's
good one
it.
too.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good one. Brittany Griner from Baylor
Yeah.
too. I think
Yeah.
she would have been someone that could have capitalized off of that as well. Kansas Parker, I know she was at Tennessee, I think. But yeah, no, I see it, and it's interesting to me because there's some like college athletes that aren't as dominant in their sport, but they have a big social following. Yeah, Maya Moore is a good one too. Um, that could have made that can make some money from this. Like you had referenced that North Carolina, the UNC. What was it? The UNC fourth string like center, right?
Yeah, fourth string center. Mm-hmm. On his TikTok, I think he's got like 1.5 million followers or
The
something like that.
Boz. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh,
a good one.
dude, absolutely would have killed it. Him and
And
Bo together would have just, man, they would have just raked it in.
Yeah. Why'd you send the link in the comments, bro? What are you doing?
Well, see if anybody wants to join in. Why not?
Do you have someone coming in or something?
Well, we'll see.
Oh, Shaq.
Oh yeah, Shaq. Pat was massive, but man, I mean, if we're going to go back that far, I mean, jeez, there's a ton of people that would have killed it.
What about Bill Walton too? He was pretty dominant like during that time, wasn't he? Or am I crazy?
Yes.
Yeah, I just don't know how marketable he would have been.
Right.
Not sure about that. But yeah, man, is there anything else you wanted to go over in terms of NIL?
No, that's it. Bergie said he'll come on. Give him a minute.
Oh, Bergie's gonna come on.
Yeah.
Oh, and so okay, someone said Chad Thomas. Just referenced Chad Thomas. How much do you think this would have impacted, guys staying if they could have made money, and specifically,
oh well, like what's it going to do? Like next year, like how many people that would leave next year are going to stay? Yeah. I know the guys that were here for COVID have to go. I mean, they can't stay anymore. But I mean, there might be some guys that are like, hey, you might get 4th or 5th round money if you stay another year. You could improve it. And if they got a small deal, they don't need that. You won't be hearing that. Oh, I got to go feed the family right now.
Yeah, because you think of guys that have left early, like Trajan Bandy. He left early for money. Who else? RJ McIntosh. I think Joe Jackson left early. What about Kendrick Norton? Was he someone that had left early too? I feel like this kind of changes things. I mean, it might not change it for everyone.
I don't know about a Twins commitment date yet. Have you heard?
Yeah, Garvin. Huh?
Have you heard about the Twins commitment date yet?
No, I haven't heard anything. Okay. I think the one thing that I've heard about the Twins is I think it's, I don't want to say contingency plan, but I know that they want one of them more than the other. But I think that it will. I think that ultimately they end up in this class, if that makes sense. I don't know where.
You think both of them?
I'm making. Well, yeah, they're not going to get split up. I mean, that's a package deal, for sure. And I think Miami likes both of them at each position, so I could see that happening.
That's funny. Don't take too much time, Bergen. Nothing you can do to make yourself look better. Get him, Greg.
That's while we're waiting for Bergie, do you want to do our card of the week?
Yeah, you want to knock that out right quick?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Let me find a little thingy, and here it is.
So I was really debating what I wanted to do this week. I wanted to keep it with one of my favorite Canes ever, and that is Mr. Greg Olson.
Ooh, I like that
rookie auto, 218 out of 400. One of my favorite Canes. We are TEU, so I thought I'd share that one with you guys. I have some other ones that I'm looking forward to showing. I know last week I went with a more new school one with Duke Johnson and Clive Walford, but I wanted to, go a little further back. So, yeah. So what are we doing here, man? Are we waiting for Bergie? Or are we going to send this off or what?
We'll give him a few more minutes. Greg the third leg. There you go. We'll give him a few more minutes, but while we're waiting to see if he's going to join, this is how you can support the show. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, of course, right here on YouTube and Twitch. Sorry, you can also hear us on our podcast. It's on Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Stitcher, Tune in, and basically anywhere you can get a podcast, you can find us. We're on all of them. Also, you can support the show, send us some donations at Kane's Call In on Cash App, so we can get some of these guests on. So basically, if everybody donates $2, we can have this freshman come on the show for 30 minutes.
Yeah, that would bring us. Hey, and we'd have some extra change. So maybe if we can get a walk on, get a walk on to come on.
Too. Yep, absolutely.
Oh man, well, what are you thinking here?
I don't know, Berger, you gonna make it or what? We're ready to get out of here. 9th floor crew. There you go. Always with the audio.
That's always the audio, man. So, what do you want to do? You want to send this one off then?
Bergie, we'll catch you on the next show. How about that?
Well, that's the thing too. I think we have guests scheduled for certain days, but now like with the whole NIL thing, there's some players that obviously aren't going to come on, some that do. We have some relationships with some dudes, so we're going to have like more people on. Today, it was kind of like an up in the air episode because we thought someone else was going to come on, then someone else might come on. No, you're good, Bergie. Don't worry about it. Yeah,
no sweat, bro.
So
hurry up,
there's
going to be play some Warzone. Okay, no worry. You got my tag, right? X Magic X.
Yeah.
Well,
we both are on Warzone.
You can find me on Twitter.
Yeah. So, anyways, but what I'm saying is,
yeah, it'd probably work better when Greg's in my spot next week.
Yeah, honestly, probably.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, next few weeks we're gonna have time. We're gonna start having more viewers on and stuff. That's what that was the whole point of the show. Obviously, it's called Kane's Call-In for two reasons: when we have guests, and then when we have our viewers on. So. No, you're
be
good,
ready
man.
Next week, Bergie.
So be ready next week and the week after. We're gonna be having more people on. So, so be ready, guys, if you want to come on.
Be ready.
Yeah.
Had them audio issues worked out. Matt, you got anything to say, my friend?
Not really. No. I'm just happy to be here. Always love doing this. Yeah.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us, man. The guys in the live chat and the ones I know are going to listen later. The Rewatch Squad will be in it later. Also, don't forget, after our show here, go check out Kane's Insight page. They're going to be doing the Kane's Breakdown with Max and no worries, brother, and Steve-O. We'll catch you next week, Bergie. Everybody else, we'll catch y'all next week, too. And like always, it's all about the you. Go Canes.
You like pause for a second. I thought you froze.
I was doing that for effect, man.
Jeez.
See y'all next week, 8 p.m. sharp.